Push the like button.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get into it. Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, and this is Bachelor in Paradise preview live stream. Let's go. Tonight's Paradise episode, I don't know, 75, season 42. Who knows at this point, right? Who knows, who cares? But we're going to get into it. We've got your previews for tonight's episode, and then we'll have an episode tomorrow night. I've got an idea about how I might do an after show recap. I said I wasn't going to do one, but I have an idea about what I might do. I'll wait till we have a couple hundred or so in the chats to get into that, but we will populate this live stream shortly. Let's remind everybody that we have no, let's see if I have the graphic here. No spoilers, no shenanigans in the chat room. Boy, it's been a few weeks since Married Dave has been, I've been married now for what, 8 days, 9 days? And I'm a completely changed man now. Let me tell you that. Completely changed man. I'm a made man. But, boy, yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've done a good old-fashioned live stream with you guys. So let me just slowly get back into the groove. I got this nice thumbnail here. Tonight's Paradise preview. Oh, that's the wrong photo. Hold on one second. Not that it matters, but that's the wrong photo. So let's do pre-show. Watch this. Whoa, pre-show live chat. So let's just switch that out. Get my producers to work on this graphic while I'm talking to you guys. Very nice, very nice. How's everyone's day? What's everyone doing? Someone had asked what I'm doing for dinner. Let me move my chair here. Tonight, I've got some leftover chili we've been working on. I think I might roast up some of those small potatoes. I couldn't decide between the golden potatoes and then the, the red potatoes. So I just bought both of them because I apparently can just do that. And I'm going to cook a little bit of those up in some butter. Bruce says he keeps his spoilers with his loofahs and his waffle with the maple syrup. Okay, kid. All right, kid over there. Yeah, it wouldn't it be interesting if the Northwest had a similar accent to the Northeast? I don't know what accent the Northwest has. I don't know what you Oregonians have got going on. Trisha said, now we have happily married Dave. That's right. Is there a burden relieved from not having to plan a wedding? Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to go ahead and pretend like I was in full control of the wedding planning process, but now it's all content. And let me see if I can get to the content page here. If we go to Tasha, I'll show you guys a few of these things. Well, here's what we're going to do. Just have a little faith in your boy. I know I talked to a lot of people today during the private Patreon live stream, but I haven't seen everyone yet over here, but let's do this. I mentioned this on the Patreon because I think everyone who's a part of this was in the Patreon, but Tasha and I got this beautiful card to the happy couple. Of course, there's a little green screen going on there. Just married. We got this while we were away, but check this out. I'm not going to share what was said, but there's 3, 4, 5, 6 people signed this. We have 2 from Canada. No, one Canadian. 1 from San Francisco, 1 from Oregon. Do I have that right? 1 from Southern California, 2 from Southern California. Point is you guys were so kind to send this card across the country and sign it in person. So I know that this card just has a lot of love into it. So I wanted to make sure I let you guys know. Thank you so much. And of course, right now I'm drinking out of my merch. You cannot buy this. This is merch that Tasha made for our wedding. Ta-da ties the knot. Oh yeah, there's my wedding ring there. So lots of good happening out there. So thank you guys all so much. Oh, by the way, Tasha did not miss anything. Let me show you guys. It even says, hold on. Can you see this right here? It says, ta-da ties the knot. I don't know if you guys can be able to see that. Does this help if I show it like this? Hold on. Let's get really close here. I don't think it's not gonna focus on it. It's engraved in the metal there, so it won't be killing any turtles anytime soon. You might poke an eye out, though. You might do that. Okay. Read some of your comments here. Shout out to Crystal getting her laundry folded. Glad we could help you there with this laundry folding process. Oh no, Louise said, Dave, your wedding card was returned to me today in a plastic baggie and was destroyed. Oh no, this is horrible. Why was it returned to you? Could you send me a private message? Maybe my mailbox was so full. You'd think that they would just chuck it over the wall. Oh, that sounds horrible. Sounds horrible. I've had a lot of people ask me if things feel different with me. Angel said, it's true, Sarai, off the market Dave. No, I mean, I've personally, I don't, like sure, it's symbolically the ring's nice and all, but I think Tasha and I kind of took our relationship pretty seriously before, so it kind of just felt like a formality. Now, don't get me wrong, it's nice to say, oh, you know, my wife, my husband, and all that. Absolutely, it's nice. Bruce says Mary Dave is way hotter than Fiance Dave. I mean, we could make a poll, but I don't think we need to do that. Anyway, I don't know. Angel says Tasha made an honest man. Yeah, I do love these sayings like men are just complete thieves until a lady. You know, I'm trying to think about a bit about how they say when you're married, women start hitting on you more, and I'm trying to make a bit about how I feel like that's just women will tell that to single guys to convince them that getting married's okay. Oh yeah, you won't. No, you'll be with the same person for the rest of your life, but you'll get hit on more. You go, well, I'll get hit on more. That's not too bad. I'll take that. You guys are kind. All right. So anyway, what do we have in the chat? 129. I'll tell you what. Let's start here. Let's play a Bachelor in Paradise couple videos, and then we will work our way over to some other things I'd like to share with you guys. Let's see what Brandon has got going on. What's going on here?
What's up, you beautiful people? Yeah, it's Brandon here. It's a hostage situation. You're stuck with me all day. I took over the Instagram. I'm going to show you guys my yesterday, day in the life with me. We're going to go to the past. You're going to see what it's like to be Brandon Jones for a split second. Also, I'm going to answer you guys' questions, give you live commentary on tonight's episode, and the craziness of it. So let's get started.
All right. Well, if we're going to be following Brandon Jones around, take us to the boom boom room, Brandon. Come on, let's go. Let's see if he's actually in charge of the Instagram stories. Sometimes they'll be like, I'm taking over today, and then they just post like one video at an in and out. Oh, here he is.
Hey, what's up, Bachelor Nation? Thank you, future me.
Well, you know he's in Los Angeles because the sirens are on in the background.
Appreciate it. Want to let y'all know we're going to take a day in the life with me. We're here at the SoFi Stadium. We got Nate. We got Clayton. Rodney's here, too. Let's get it. I'll show you around.
What's he doing in the SoFi Stadium? Is there a soccer game today? There's no football games there today, right? This must have been yesterday. Are the Chargers on the Patriots are playing today? There's not two Monday night games, right? By the way, it looks so nice. It looks fake. Doesn't it look fake? Let's see. Oh, this is with Genevieve. Okay, so this was yesterday. So, okay, clearly these are pre-shot. There it is. Nachos. Boy, there's no better. I'll say this: there's no better way to watch a football game than when you're VIP. Nothing's better than when you're VIP. I flew first class for the first time, guys. I can't not fly first class. I literally can't go anywhere anymore unless it's first class. And it's not because they spoil you in first class. It's like they treat you like a basic human. Like that's, you know. All right, so here we have Genevieve. And this is Sam Jeffries. Sam Jeffries was the one who bounced on Clayton's season. Remember? She's the one who just was like, nah, on night one. So there they are. Let's see what else is going on here. We have, okay, there he's dancing. I can't really play the music. Very nice dance moves there. And the VIP, I mean, you can't get a better seat in the house. They probably have their own. And what, Brandon, what do you do to deserve this? All right, yeah, sure. You proposed during a heat wave and got rejected. All right, that was from Michelle's season. That's not a spoiler alert. All right, they got the sign guy. Okay, so that's all on Bachelor in Paradise. Not exactly riveting content. Let's see if Jen. Now, we don't really care about Jen. How about this? Let's see what Gabby's got going on. Gabby's on Dancing with the Stars tonight. Have you guys been watching Dancing with the Stars? Yeah, Nicole said this was Sunday. Yeah, but they said he would be live Instagram stories today. So my guesses are that ABC makes them pre-approve all of that. So he can't just grab it and have a, not that he, have some sort of rogue moment. All right, here's a sneak peek of Gabby upside down on the dance floor. Gabby's crushing it. She's consistently been in top 2 or 3. Let's see what we have here. Gabby, see if she's got any. Okay, so this is her outfit for tonight. All right, I mean, look, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? This is a superstar. We're looking at a superstar right here. Gabby has been crushing it on the dances. Have you guys been watching Dancing with the Stars? I got to tell you. I have to tell you. Dancing with the Stars is now on Disney+. I don't want to hear your sob story. I don't want to join Disney+. I already pay for Amazon. Look, whatever. If you have Disney+, and it's funny because I don't have Disney+. One of you guys have given me the passwords for it. But it is a fantastic show. It deserves an Emmy. It's a 90-minute show with no commercial breaks. They have more time because there's no commercials. They have more time to tell you a little bit about dance. I think what we're going to see is that people don't need commercials, even though I'm like, all right, now subscribe to my Patreon. People don't need commercials. I've got 7 different ad breaks on every 5 videos. But it's a smooth running thing. Now, 90 minutes is a long time for a dance show, but, Dancing with the Stars is a perfect show where you're like, all right, I'll cook some dinner. When the contestants I like are dancing, I'll turn around and watch. You know what I mean? Perfect show for folding laundry, cooking dinner, or organizing your sock drawer. All right. Nicole said, watch Sam and Clayton start dating. I think Sam and Clayton would actually be like a pretty good match, just on looks wise. I think they're both kind of like, did gingers date each other?
So much.
Hold on, what did she say?
Me again on Monday. The time has come to beg for votes. You know the drill. 25123 GABBY. Please, as many times as you can. Thank you so much. We're gonna rumba.
Oh, she's doing the rumba? Okay, so she's doing the sexiest dance tonight. I don't think I can play the audio, but let's just see what we got. Okay, so this was last week. So last week she had to do Monday and Tuesday night, and Gabby scored the first perfect 10. Again, I don't want this stream to get taken down, so I don't know how much of this I can show. So she scored a perfect score, not just a 10, but all 4 judges gave her perfect scores. Rachel Recchia says, could not be more proud. So Gabby is out there doing her thing, and I think we saw Eric posted. So let's see if Eric's at the show, and the show being Dancing with the Stars. Live from Dancing with the Stars. Of course, Gabby's not going to win. Charlie D'Amelio's going to win. Chrissy said, seriously, can someone explain how to follow Dave on Patreon? Yeah, Chrissy, it's simple. You just go to patreon.com, and then you just go to .com/my full name. Hold on, I spelled it wrong. Patreon.com/Dave Neal, and then that's the private membership community. By the way, I posted something in the Patreon. Bruce, I don't know if we should show the community. I tell you what, I'm going to show you guys 10% of the photo that I posted today. Let's see if I can share it. Let's see. There it is. Okay, you know what? I'll give you 20%. There it is. Guys, this is all I'm going to show you, but I leaked it on the Patreon. This is my new graphic for the podcast, Bachelor Rush Hour, which is going to be premiering actually next Tuesday, November 1st. I'm going to be premiering it on my half birthday. Do you guys celebrate half birthdays? Should I show you more? Do you guys want to see more? Too bad. I'm not showing it to you, but that's on Patreon, patreon.com/Dave Neal. Chrissy says, website, yeah. It's a membership level. You pick what you want to pretty much donate monthly. All the different tiers are kind of the same. I give you, I don't know if you can, I can't show you right now, but I think it says a little as $5 a month. And if you pay in full for a year, it's like $4.50 a month. Okay. Kristen says, love the new graphic, really pops. Yeah, it's great. Tasha really helped me with it. She did a fantastic job. So speaking of Tasha, I'm going to share a couple. Let's see how many people we have in the chat right now. There's 178, so kind of light. I know it's kind of that time of the season where we're kind of like halfway through. Jen Murphy's in the house. Trisha said, what's a half birthday? Well, it's 6 months after your birthday. You know what I mean? So my birthday's May 1st, so half birthday's November. I don't actually celebrate a half birthday. Kimberly says, Dancing with the Stars is better on Disney+, but Tyra and Alfonso as co-hosts aren't the best. I think I would keep Alfonso, but Tyra I would get rid of. Alfonso would go great. I mean, no one's better than Ron Bergeron. What do you want to say? Ron Bergeron was the best. So anyway, Tasha, my wife, has shared a ton of reels about the wedding, but I want to share one that she shared today that's so adorable. Here it is.
I hope I'll get married when I grow up.
Oh, you will, Mama. Don't worry.
I don't know who I'm going to marry.
No, you don't.
Maybe I can marry Daddy?
No.
Then who can I marry?
I don't know. You'll see. Maybe a prince.
You.
Me? What is that?
Yeah, you're a friend.
Just a nice little thing that Tasha made this morning. You guys have been so great with all of your comments. Look at that. It's got almost 40,000 views. And here's us yesterday. Now that the wedding's over, we can have a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit. Just on the weekends. Here's a nice some nice donuts we have.
Thank you, darling.
Why would anybody ever eat anything besides breakfast food?
People are idiots, Leslie.
By the way, I just want to show you what donut I was eating. She's got a jelly donut. This is a green tea covered jelly donut with a upside down Reese's peanut butter cup that's supposed to be like the spider and a chocolate spider's web. Your boy spiraled after I ate that. Your boy spiraled. Okay, let's see what Eric Schwartz got. We're jumping around. Let's see what he's posting. Here's him yesterday with I don't know who he's with right there, but he looks so much like Logan in some photos. All right, so he's, someone posted I get it. Oh, by the way, thanks for the kind comments, everybody. You're very sweet. Nicole said, not me crying. Boy, you want to cry? We'll make you cry. You can go over to the other thing that I can show you on the Patreon. Let me go away here. So I don't want to I tell you what, here he goes. I'll show you guys the bottom 25% of the new thumbnail. There it is. But anyway, I've got a bunch of content up on the Patreon, and of course, for everyone who's a member of the Patreon, you'll get the full 33-minute video, which is where you can see the full ceremony right here. Now, of course, this is unlicensed. This is licensed music. There's me walking down the aisle with my mom. I can't play the audio, but I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys the dance we did. We had a great. You know me. I'm a big fan of. I can't watch too much. I'll get emotional, as we all do. I'm a big fan of the of camera work, and we had an amazing cinematographer capture all of this. I captured this right here with just my camera. This is my Sony A7C. It's still like a $3,000 camera. It's a nice camera, but we had two good cinematographers right there, the officiant, and then of course. My wife is getting ready to walk down the aisle. We did a fun thing where we had my brothers come down the aisle as beer bros. So they got to, so here they are. So everyone's laughing. We had a nice moment there where the beer bros came down and handed out some Coronitas. Just a little light refreshment. I got to tell you something. It was supposed to rain this past Saturday. I have to tell you, when you shoot I don't have my camera on me. When you shoot a long lens, which means from farther away, it changes the depth perception. So you can't see the beach that's next to where we were. We were probably 50 feet off the beach, maybe even farther. But from this angle, it just looks like we're floating right on the water. The water looked gorgeous. The lighting looked amazing. And let me tell you something. I can't tell you the kind of work that went into making the florals. Let me just explain something to you. The florals that you see here are nothing compared to the florals inside the palapa where the wedding reception was. It was beyond magical. And we did this fun thing where we didn't look beforehand. We just waited before we went in to fully capture the moment. And it was incredible. It was a windy day out there, and anyway, there's my my stepdad, and so they came and I had my brothers come and take care of me. It was a really hot day, hot, humid. So I said, once you deliver your beers before Tasha comes down the aisle, I said, why don't you guys fluff me up a little bit, pat me dry, give me a little pep talk. So here's the moment that they kind of helped me out as Tasha was preparing to come down the aisle. They straightened me up real nice. I gave them a big hug. And again, I'm not going to share this all with you. You're going to have to go on the Patreon. And everyone stands up. So then, of course, we had, the moments where we had the flower girl and things like that. And then let's see if we have Tasha coming down the aisle. And then, anyway, some of you guys might not care about this. But, you would think you would. I mean, we watch a show about finding love, so here's a little bit of that. But anyway, you know where to find it. We didn't choose the song till a few days beforehand, but we went with the classic, Canon in D. You know what I mean? So anyway, it was fantastic. Everyone was a rock star. I caught my friend crying. It's always good when you can catch your friends crying. Because they're going to see me cry enough. I might as well see them. Aaron said, did you guys end up using the drone? No, so I brought my drone because I didn't know if I was going to like what they had. But as soon as I got there, I saw how professional their gear was. And at that point, I said, they had their own drone. So we didn't get a drone shot of the actual ceremony, but we have enough drone content that'll, from after the ceremony, that's going to make it all look just fine. So anyway, I'll show you. Let's go back to, let's bounce around a little bit and we'll go back to what we have on the Instagram stories. Here's last week. We have Gabby in green face. Okay. She's dressed up like that green tea donut that I ate as whatever, Guardians of the Galaxy character she is. I'm not really sure. And there's Eric. So we have by the way, we're going to have an Eric story tomorrow. It appears that the Bachelorettes were on the Off the Vine podcast today and actually had some very nice things to say about Eric and his and the conversations that went down with him. I don't want to get into it now because I want to listen tomorrow with the proper audio and give proper credits and all that is due. So we will get into that. Let's go to Bachelor in Paradise and let me catch my breath here. We'll play a couple of the
Certain
trailers.
relationships are really getting tested.
Tonight,
I worry about what's going on back at the beach.
Split Week continues, but the split-ups have just begun.
I'm sorry, Liz.
I feel so betrayed.
As couples are reunited, and hard truths are revealed.
You are going back to a very different beach.
I'm so sorry.
I was like cheating on you.
I don't want to be anyone's second choice. There really is no future for us.
Bachelor in Paradise, new tonight and tomorrow at 7 Central on ABC and
Alrighty, so that'll be tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing a before live stream, maybe an after. I have to see what time my stand-up show is. I think I have to be in a other part of town tomorrow night. I got a stand-up show, I think, at 9. So that means this show ends 5, 6 at 7. Yeah, I should be able to do an after show tomorrow. We'll have to see. But tonight, we've got the Patriots are playing, and they're never on TV on the West Coast, so I always have to watch them on some bootleg stream. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. They're playing the Bears. The Patriots are supposed to win. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. If the Patriots are winning by over 3 touchdowns after the end of the third quarter, I will do a live stream. Now I have to make sure that timing's right. So the East Coast Bachelorette will end at 7 p.m. That might be. It might not be the end of the third. How about this? If the here we go. If the Patriots are winning by at least 14 points, 2 touchdowns, 14 points at halftime, I promise I'll go live after tonight's episode. Okay, that's if the Patriots are up by 14 points, which is that's probably a very generous thing that they could. So I will let you guys know on my Instagram stories how that goes. Goodies Gumdrop says the Bears. Yeah, I think the Bears are pretty bad this season. So we'll have to see. But that's what I'll do for you guys. If the Patriots are up, we'll do it. And let's do another Instagram reel that Tasha's made. She's made all these amazing ones here. Keep your eyes peeled because the edits are blazing fast here. So here's... Okay, I can't play the audio here. But this is us. You'll have to look at it quick, but here are the professional shots. So someone asked in the comment section... Isabel said, Dave, the only day I can't support you, go Bears. All right, Isabel, that's fine. As long as the Bruce said, how about just a 3-score game? Yeah, 3 touchdowns is a lot. No, if the Patriots are up by 2 touchdowns at halftime, which I think they should be. It's a home game, right? Sophia said, did you guys do the dance walkout? So Tasha and I ended up doing a professional ballroom choreography. So I don't know if I can pause it at the exact moment. Let's try to get it here. So there we are. That's our parents throwing the flowers out for us. Not bad, right? So there we are. This is the florals from the inside. Wait, just wait till we get more photography for you guys. Oh, so here we are. That's a pretty good dance. I had my frame up. I was kind of like going at it, and I was trying to keep my frame back. My shoulder creeps up, so I was trying to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, da da da, boom, bum, dum, scum, bum, bum, boo, do, do, boo, do, do, bum, boom, do, 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 pivot 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, and you'll have to see how it goes. But I gotta tell you, if we did this dance 50 times. Because we didn't learn, so we'll have this all in the vlog, but we went to a professional, this guy named Jared Hughes, who he studied Dancing with the Stars and was a youth ballroom dancing, he was in that professional circuit. So he knew all the dancers. But we only went to him about 1 week before we left. And we ended up... I'm trying to think. We ended up we would learn like one new move a day. So we never had a choreographed dance, but we actually learned how to ballroom dance. And some of the moves we did were pretty aggressive. And we'll have to, you'll get to see them because the camera work was great. But look at the florals up here. Tasha had asked them, she asked them, she was really great with her Pinterest and her vision and working with the florist. If anybody needs a destination wedding, definitely I'm going to 100% recommend what we did. 100%. We were treated with so much care. And this isn't like there's no kickback. If I promote them, I get a discount. This isn't an influencer thing. They wowed us. So Tasha asked them to hand string these flowers down, something that she had seen somewhere, and guys, come on, right? The lightings in the palapa and all of the work they did, just breathtaking. So let's see if there's any other. Of course, I'm eating cake there.
What's a soulmate?
Well, it's like a best friend, but more. It's the one person in the world who knows you better than anyone else. It's someone who makes you a better person. Actually, they don't make you a better person. You do that yourself because they inspire you. The soulmate is someone who you carry with you forever. It's the one person who knew you and accepted you and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would. And no matter what happens, you'll always love them. Nothing can ever change that.
Someone said, was that a Tiffany box? Yeah, I got my ring at Tiffany's. It actually, the male ring, it's whatever it is. I don't know. But it actually wasn't that pricey for like Tiffany's. So when we went into Tiffany's and saw it, they give you lifetime, again, not a sponsorship. They give you lifetime resizing apparently at Tiffany's. So that's where we got that. I did want to share, I'll turn the audio off and I'll talk through this here, but we had this moment where, guys, I got smashed. I said, look, I was sober for the dance. I was sober for the speeches, dinner, all that. But then once the second level of dance floor happened, like first level of, and by the way, they designed the cake to match the invitations that Tasha handmade. Excuse me. But once the second round of dance happening, once all like the obligatory moms and dads left and it was just like the dance team, then we just went for it. And there was a photo booth that was built out of an old van. You'll see, I think Katie posted it, but here's the photo booth. So we did a photo and then I could tell the cameras were on. So I went outside and I just did this awesome thing where I just you'll have to see the non-black and white version. Picked her up and just screamed, and I'm sure they got ridiculously. I'm laughing because it's so dramatic to be like, my lady. But anyway, that's where we were. I think did Katie post on her photos? Either way, let's watch another Bachelor in Paradise trailer, and I'll have more of the photography that I have. I don't have it all on me right now, but and I've been sharing a lot of this with the Patreon too. You'll check it out. So anyway, is this a photo? All right, so here we have the guys hanging out. Is that Jasenia? So Jasenia's on the beach now, which is very interesting. We've got, who's in the middle? Florence? Okay, so I was gone this week when when she arrived. So Danielle, Florence, and Johnny DiFilippo. Of course, Johnny's keeping a safe distance, as you do. I'm not going to get into the stories that I've been reporting earlier today, just to avoid spoilers. More information coming out with that. We'll talk about it later. But let's see if we have any new trailers here.
Certain relationships are really getting tested.
Split week continues.
I worry about what's going on back at the beach.
But the split ups had just begun.
I was like cheating on you.
There really is no future for us.
Bachelor in Paradise, new Monday and Tuesday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
All right. So anyway, look, I'm giving you guys a little bit of info here. Oh, we're up to 2:33 in the chat. I haven't put a stop clock, so let me do a stop clock. Someone had just asked if I could give them insight into who my sources are. And no, I can't do that. I can't share who my sources are because when you share a source, then you lose credibility. And while it seems stupid, like if someone were to sue me, you know, and like to reveal a source, I mean, I hate to sound dramatic, but you'd have to go to like prison before you reveal a source, or you just reveal your source and then you're never trusted again. So not to sound super dramatic here, but that's the whole idea is that I can't do that to you or for you. But I will say that I get a lot of random comments from people that I get a lot of random, and again, no spoilers, but we're talking about we can talk about this in a way that doesn't spoil the show, but there's been a lot of question as to whether Victoria Fuller right here is in Italy right now and who she may be with, which I don't need to discuss who she may be with, but I will say that the photos that were pinning her into Italy actually was revealed on her page today. Let's see if she still has it. So she posted today, happy Monday, go watch Bachelor in Paradise, and had this black shoulder bag. And the photos that we shared earlier look to be somebody with a black shoulder bag. Now, does that mean it's Victoria? No, but it's just one more piece of evidence that it's that way. Now, my source that I've been speaking with regarding that issue, it doesn't matter. Like, the story doesn't matter about whether or not she's in Rome, although several different people, I guess in total, there's 4 different credible people that have discussed this. 2 are Bachelor circle people, call them what you want, Bachelor, like, not inner circle, but like people that have been on the show, right? The verifieds. And then 2 are just fans that were like, I was in Rome and I just saw Victoria with so-and-so. So anyway, that whole story we don't need to discuss now, but we'll probably have maybe some more updates. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just kind of wait and let it all play out. Sometimes that's fun to do too. All right. So let's see. Reading your comments here. We did have a couple of voicemails. So let's play the voicemails while I catch my breath right now. This is a 4 p.m. voicemail, and let's see who it is.
Hey, Dave. It's Dave in New York City.
Dave.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Hey, it's funny. I was actually just catching up with last week's episodes and saw the ending with Rodney and then Lace, appearing. I mean, they're about as subtle as a brick, the producers. They arrange for the drama. And I guess it's a tight show and it needs to be that way, but, any pretense should be set aside because again, they're about as subtle as a brick. Anyway, looking forward to watching tonight. Bye now.
Dave in New York, thank you so much. Yeah, subtlety is not what we get out of Bachelor producers. But hey, that's what they are. That's what they are. That we they get a lot of criticism. We'll have to see how the season plays out. We'll have to see if the love stories are enough to outweigh whatever drama that comes from the season. Okay, I think Sarai called in. Let's have a listen.
Hey, Dave. It's Sarai.
Hey.
Just want to say hi to everybody. Sorry I haven't been around. I've been so busy with work and basically feeling like I'm living at Mark's when I'm not that I am. Been there for almost 2 weeks. I'm going home right now for one night, and I'm going back to Mark's tomorrow after work.
Be careful who you say.
And, I just want to say I miss you all. I won't be able to watch the show tonight, but I'll be watching it on my Hulu tomorrow. Anyway, I miss you all, and, and happy post-wedding to you and Tasha. You guys deserve the best. You guys are just awesome. It's us, all relationship goals. Anyway,
Aw.
I'll hopefully see you in the live stream soon on the bus on the way back to Napa. All right, love you all.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
Sarai, checking us in. Sarai, with an update, a breaking news update. Thank you so much. All right, so Trisha said, how many dress changes? Which is a good question. I think that's in reference to Tasha. I don't know how many she wore on the day. I think she only wore... well, there's 3, right? So, I mean, yeah, I say right like normal. There's all right, so here's her dress. And then the dress, and again, she'll have to fill you in with this. The dress was hand designed by her friend who's a wedding designer in Chicago. I think Christian.BV Weddings is the person who designed it. Yeah, so we'll, I'm sorry. That was our wedding planner. Here's the dress, Susan Samway Bridal. So anyway, this Tasha's dress came in 3 parts. So I think 3 parts. So anyway, we don't have the official photos yet, but it was hand designed for her, and it only arrived the night before we were leaving. The night before we were leaving, the dress arrived. Now, of course, Tasha looks good in a white dress, as of course she does. So she, hey Erica, how are you? Tasha had plenty of chances to wear other white outfits that were given to her. So here's, this is at the all-inclusive resort. There's a little, of course, we found where the ice cream place is. And here's Tasha, and I had to shoot all of this content for her. I got very good at the pan up, but this was our last day there. So she had that little poofy outfit, which, by the way, this is like if MC Hammer had shoulder sleeves. You know what I mean? Okay, Bruce got it. And then let's see, here are some other wedding dresses. And again, you can go catch this all on Tasha's Instagram. So the buffering's a little bad, but this was like a sort of a silk dress, like a very, I don't know what you would call it, spaghetti strap happening. And of course, very tough to shoot all these because we had to shoot all these dresses, probably like an hour before we had to leave because we put it off. So here she is with kind of more of like, I don't know what you would call this. Does that like that basic girl leg kick that you got to do. Some sort of like bridal headband and all that jazz. And then this dress was a different, they all blend together at this point. They all blend together. Yeah, Tasha could wear a Persian rug and she'd look perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with Persian rugs. I just imagine they're heavy. So this was all shot at the resort. I have so much more content to share with you guys. I'll have to find a better time to put it together. Because I don't have a lot of it with me right now. We just have so much content. So here's more like a different white bikini look with the the cover up. I don't know what it's called. You guys get the point. What else do we have? Oh, maybe these are all the dresses. Maybe this is all in one place. Wedding week outfit try-ons. So this was the pre-shot stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of work to put it all together. What did I do? I wore an outfit, I wore an outfit. The dog did okay. The dog did just fine. He, of course... This was when we were in... This is the same resort we stayed at 6 weeks ago when we visited the venue to make sure everything was fine. Okay, enough of that. I don't know if I have any other videos to share with you guys. We're getting down to the final 12 minutes. Can't touch these shoulders down in Bruce knows. Hammer time. Delta time. What else do we have here? Danielle, there's her intro. Danielle here. Of course. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you guys. Of course, I guess Danielle was doing CPR because she's like a nurse. And I hate to even bring it up because it sounds like a terrible coincidence, but her fiance, I guess I'll read what this person said. Anybody else think this intro is a little too morbid? She said she found her fiance and had to do CPR on him. I don't think they put that connection together when they did this. I am giving them the benefit of the doubt that they didn't say, hey, your fiance died of an overdose and let's have you recreate it. I don't think that's what happened. I think that's just a sort of wild coincidence. Yeah, I don't think she would have done that. Speaking of absorbing the sun here, we've got nice sun absorption happening by Aaron all across the body. Yeah. You got to get your vitamin D one way or another. Do what you got to do. Let's see what else we have here in Bachelor Nation. I saw an update as we were talking from Eric. So let's see what he's got going on at Dancing with the Stars. I mean, there's nothing better. There's got to be. I thought he had a new update. Maybe not. Maybe Gabby has the update. There's got to be nothing better than getting engaged in, in like not having a job like he doesn't, I think, and then getting to go to Dancing with the Stars every week. Like, not a bad catch. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. We're having some connection issues, it looks like. Anyway, I got to remind everybody to hit the like button, leave a comment. Definitely helps out the YouTube, the algorithm. And next Tuesday, I'm going to be premiering Bachelor Rush Hour, which is going to be something I'm gonna teach all of you guys that have never used. Hold on, let's do it right now. I'm going to teach you guys that have never used podcast how you can subscribe, because it's going to be important that we get as many new subscribers as possible. So, and I'll just show you guys right now, but you can't search for it yet. But you just have your podcast app right there. Let's go to the big page here. You can't see it because my green screen's turned on. You just click on this podcast app right there, and it'll take you to this main page here. And then you can literally search, and you'll be able to search for my podcast. And then once you find it, which I don't think it probably will take a few days for it to show up. But once you find it, you will be able to subscribe. And it's going to be very important that we get as many subscribers as possible. New subscribers in the podcast world helps you rise the ranks quicker. So in order to tell Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, in order to show all those people that we have a good thing going, it's going to require as much support as possible. And what I'm going to do for you guys for joining the podcast is I'm going to have original podcast only content. So every day, I'm going to take, like today I made 4 videos. I'll take the audio from 2 or 3 of the videos, cutting out the intro BS, the outro BS, the real meat and potatoes, and I'm going to line those up and share the audio of that for all of our audio only listeners. And I'm going to have probably a 5 or 10 minute intro that will include other entertainment news, other worldly news, things like that. Essentially, I'm going to give you guys 30 to 40 minutes of content on the podcast app every day if you're rushing home from work or if you're cooking food. So that'll be audio only. Audio only. We're going to have to sort of see how it all plays out. We're going to have to see if it's successful. We've had podcast networks that work with Caitlin Bristow and that work with Nick Vile have reached out and have been in some talks about maybe either joining a network or whatever. I personally would prefer to be as independent as possible. I don't want to be relying on anyone else for any input whatsoever into what I create. So I can promise you guys that's the content and the quality is not going to change. It's going to be me ranting with professional audio and all that. So that'll be a daily thing you can catch up on starting next Tuesday. Barring any technical issues, I'm still setting up the stream. I think it'll be ready by then. I submitted it today. I think giving it a week should be enough time. Aaron said, thank you, Dave. I don't have Instagram, so I loved seeing Tasha's post. Of course. I'm trying to see other comments here. I think I responded about Boone. He's doing okay. Meredith said, still subscribe to the SAP. Thank you so much, Meredith. Rachel said, will it be on Spotify? Yes. The podcast is still, it's going to be called Bachelor Rush Hour, but it's not, you'll know when it's out. I will let you guys know on the live stream. The best thing you can do to be ready, to receive the information is like what I always say, joining the newsletter. I don't use it often, but when I have information I need to get out to you, the best way to do that is the newsletter. Now, you go to my Instagram right here, Instagram.com/dneals. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine too, because I have this information on Facebook, and all of the important links will be there. Dave's Discord. This is where people will be talking during tonight's episode. Dave's Discord will have all the info you need. Linktree has all the info you need to join the newsletter. You just click it. It's free. The only thing in my communities that I charge for is the Patreon. That is the private bonus content. Everything else is free. You type it in, hit subscribe, and then when I have relevant info that comes out, I will get you that info. You know what I don't have on here is the Facebook community. I don't have that here, but Facebook's easy. It's let me get to it right now. Facebook.com/ I think it's Dave Neal's community. But the Facebook community is another place where I say, if you don't use any of the other platforms that we're on, this is free. We're almost at 2,000 members. Let's get this up to 2,000. Let's get that up there today. And so I know a lot of people, I know all of you guys are so supportive with the YouTube, and I appreciate that so much. But we just have an audience we haven't reached yet on podcast. 2023, I'm pushing to be a very big year for us. Tasha and I are going to be trying to enlarge our family, possibly, maybe not, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get a new dog or 3 kids, who knows? And part of that is trying to potentially buy a new home. And in no way whatsoever am I trying to water my content down. I'm trying to tap into, like an oil rigger, I'm trying to tap into the different places that audiences are, right? So YouTube is a big one, but I've been virtually non-existent in the podcast world. And I think I've made enough friends and connections that we can promote the podcast in a way that'll get a lot of people what part of the revenue stream that will be. I'll be happy to share that info with you guys. But yeah, oh, Aaron says you have a new job with a 40-minute commute. I think let's look at this. Average work commute in time in the U.S. My guess is it's more like 20 minutes. The average U.S. commute time is 52 minutes a day. All right, so 25 minutes each way. So I'm gonna probably aim for a 30 to 40 minute podcast. I'm gonna try to give the podcast two or three of the audios ripped straight from the video. So if you already watched the YouTube video, maybe this doesn't apply, but the first chunk of the podcast will be fresh new content. It'll be my kind of like wrap up. For me, that's the easy stuff. I don't have to make a stupid thumbnail. Thumbnails and titles in that sort of video prep is what really makes a YouTube video hard to do. But I love to talk, so that'll be easy. And every single day, I'm going to make sure that the podcast is on your phone, ready to be listened to at 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm probably going to upload it an hour earlier, 4 p.m. So it's ready for 4 p.m. East Coast, 1 p.m. Pacific, just in case sometimes when you upload a podcast episode, it's finicky. It doesn't go to you right away. I want when people get in their cars every single day to have that content ready to go. So I can't promise you that'll happen every day, but I'm going to for sure try really hard to incorporate it into my sort of workflow. Luis said 2023 is going to be an amazing year for Tada. We really hope so. Goodies Gumdrop says, Dave, you're perfect for a podcast with your gorgeous audio. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of crappy audio out there. So let's do you guys want to do a practice run? Let's do a practice run here. You guys ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bachelor Rush Hour with your host, Dave Neal, with the silky smooth audio, joining us live on the 405. I just made that up. Live on the 405, it's cloudy days here. I could just do like NPR. Cloudy day here in the West Coast. We've got 72 degrees sunshine. And now with sports, let's go to Dave. Well, we've got the Patriots coming in. If they score 2 touchdowns and up by 14 at halftime, we'll have a bonus live stream. All right, okay, you guys get it. 2 minutes left. I don't think we have any other voicemails to play. No, I think we're good on that. So we'll just gibber jaw for you guys. Let's see, it's 4:52. I said I'll end by 4:55 just so I can have a couple minutes to get my stream ready, as you will. What else do we have here? Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, and look, even if you only watch the first 10, or even if you only listen to the first 10 minutes and it's just like, all right, I'll just put the first 10 minutes on. I've already caught Dave's YouTube channel, whatever. That might be great. But, if we've got 60 or close to 60,000 YouTube subscribers, who knows how many are out there in the podcast world? Who knows? It'll be interesting to see if we can pass up some of these like people that do once or twice a week. Obviously, Reality Steve has moved to daily, and it's been a huge move for him. I don't, it's no competition. He's going to have a morning episode. I'm going to have an evening episode. It kind of works out well, I think. But anyway, I think, let's see. Shosh says, congrats on getting married, Dave. Been watching a good 7 months and hope to be here a long time. We appreciate you. Caitlin says, will you get to watch the Pats game? Yeah, I'm going to put the Pats game on my TV and I'm going to watch the Bachelor in Paradise on my computer. I think I'll take notes. Erica said, my commute is on the 405. Welcome to the afternoon drive on the 405. It's Dave Neal with Bachelor Rush Hour. So if you want to see Bachelor Rush Hour, you can go check that out. I've got the logo that we just made that is on the Patreon. So we posted it there. I know a lot of people have enjoyed hold on, how new is this? I know a lot of people have enjoyed the information, the Patreon as it's come out. I was just trying to read something to see if I was missing anything. All right, I'll read some of your comments and spend a couple minutes responding, but that's going to be it from me. I want everyone to have a fantastic one. Like I said, if the Patriots are up by 14 or more points at halftime, you bet your bottom dollar I will be live streaming afterwards. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Hit the like button, you filthy animals.
Oh my God.
The Bears. Bye. See you guys in a little bit. Bye, everyone.